because the advice is just avoid those extended hours outside on a day like today or really even tomorrow. It's just too hot for us to enjoy the outdoors with temperatures like this. Now, this is a live picture over downtown where we're starting to see a few of those fair weather clouds developing. It is 88 degrees currently. The dew point's at 77, so really anything over 70 we would put in the oppressive category. So that's a number we just really don't want to mess with. We combine all of that moisture in the air to that feels like temperature, your heat index, and right now it's 100. And that's the number that we really need to focus on days like today because that's how our body reacts to the air around us. That feels like temperature. So we'll break down this heat index over the next several hours, really from now through this afternoon into the evening. We're not going to see any big time changes. It's going to stay in that 105 to 110 range. Dangerous to be outside for an extended amount of time. Even as we roll into the evening tonight, this is going to take us all the way through 11 p.m. You'll notice the heat index still going to be in the 90s, so maybe not a bad idea if you're trying to find an event, something to do on this Friday evening. Taking the fever game, the nice air conditioning down at Bankers Life. That tip-off is at 7 p.m. Outside, it'll be 93. Around 95, you should head to that game at 6 o'clock. And then as that game is ongoing, even into the evening tonight, the sky stays clear, and we will eventually fall into the upper 80s by about 9 o'clock this evening, and it stays warm and muggy through the overnight. We start our Saturday around 78 degrees, and then from there continuing to climb. Really no big change from today to tomorrow. We are right back in the mid-90s for highs, and as far as the heat index goes, enjoy the morning while you can. We start off in the 80s, but quickly looking at that heat index climbing over 100 by lunchtime tomorrow. This is at noon on Saturday. We'll take you into the 5 o'clock hour. We are right back there into that danger zone. 105 to 110, the peak heat index tomorrow. Really, again, not finding much relief from this heat. Even into our Saturday evening, that heat index stays close to 100. This is when that big time change is going to come in. We're tracking a cold front. That boundary will produce some scattered thunderstorms for our Sunday afternoon, but behind that, some much cooler, drier air moves back in as we get next week started. So with the exception of perhaps a stray pop-up with the heat of the afternoon tomorrow, that next widespread rain chance going to be on Sunday as that boundary moves in. We're dry still at 7 a.m., but those scattered thunderstorms initiate after lunchtime, and then the scattered thunderstorms continue through the second half of the day on Sunday, but look what we get behind that. Monday, we're going to feel much better, and then come Tuesday with dew points near 55, it'll be a complete game changer. The temperature also going to drop as well. We'll go from the 90s for this weekend back to 81 on Monday, feeling much better in Marie through the course of next week.